feel them. Can you feel them? Is it just me? Can you feel the presence of the saints? I'm struck on this Sunday as we call forth the great cloud of witnesses that they are really present with us in the mystery of God. I'm struck on this and many Sundays by the presence of the saints, by the ones, the men who adorn our walls, the women and fighters for justice that we called forth at the beginning of this worship. This community is indebted to the saints, and I don't mean that just spiritually, but I mean that quite materially. Here's one thing you may or may not know, but 45% of our life and ministry comes not from the tithes and offerings that we share on Sundays, but it comes from our reserve fund, the treasure that the saints who came before us left this community and entrusted to us. Annabelle said, the saints know you can't take it with you. And these saints left it to the church, entrusted their treasures to us. And a whopping 45% of our life and ministry together comes from this faithful reserve. And we use it faithfully and boldly for our amazing ministry in this community. The challenging truth is that as we continue using it, in fact, if we continue using that reserve at the rate that we're using it, it will be gone in 2 years. That's the challenge before us, but it is not a challenge that strikes fear into our hearts. Amen?
Amen.
Because we know that we have a legacy that we are a part of and a ministry in this place, in this day.
Yes, yes.
We know that the Spirit has called us to amazing and bold living. Amazing and faithful living. And we are blessed to be in a community where we and the pastoral staff, we have testimony after testimony that comes to us about the transforming power of this place in real people's lives. How the Spirit has shown up in real people's lives, transforming them in real ways. So the challenge before us is not one that strikes fear into our heart, but it is one that calls forth our commitment and our trust that we have a call. And we are living this call. And as we, the saints of God, in our time, continue stepping forward with bolder commitment and sharing more boldly of our resources, we will indeed move with the Spirit, not just for 2 years, but for many, many, many years to come. This ministry of transformation will continue. We are called to step up. And we will be hearing about ways we step up, not only just with our resources and time, but at our congregational meeting, we will be hearing ways we are called to step forth with our creativity. So every time we share the offering, let us remember the saints who have come before us and entrusted their treasures to us. Let us remember the call of the Spirit upon our lives today, and let us respond faithfully and joyfully in the Spirit. The ushers will collect the morning offering.